So I wanted to make a game. Wait, let's go back a bit. About 3 years ago, a friend of mine came up to me and he was like, I want to make a game. And he did. And then I was like, I do want to make a game. And I did. And that game was Bad Karma. But this isn't about Bad Karma. But Bad Karma led me to making Salt, which is great. It's a 4X game set in a Western, and it's going to be awesome. But sadly, we're not talking about Salt either. I went something smaller for my first project. And yes, we're not talking about ArcWorld right now. But can I talk about ArcWorld for a second? It's a MOBA-inspired card game, and it's awesome. But again, focus. So that brings us to Kepler Run. Kepler Run was a lightning in a bottle idea. I had just come back from PAX U last year. I got back from PAX and immediately had to get the idea down on paper. I'm not sure if I slept that night. I think I have a problem, to be honest. But the next day, I had a prototype that was playable. So all of that was great. I knew that Kepler Run was something I wanted to bring to life. And basically, all I had to do is get money from strangers on the internet, make the game, put it on a boat from China, give it to another guy in New Jersey, and deliver it to you globally. Easy. Okay, so it wasn't as easy as you think. While working on this project, I was definitely challenged, right? Like, there was a lack of sleep. I was challenged by doing things I don't like reading and writing rules.
Go to bed.
I was challenged by logistics and planning.
It was a bad plan. You planned things badly.
Making sure I've ordered the correct number of things to go in the box, or the right size of things to go in the box, is not something I always get right on the first try. It takes a lot of discipline out of me, which is good. Discipline's good. I do think that a ton of product experience has worked in my favor though, and taught me the importance of attention to detail. Attention to detail and delegation. If you can get someone else to help you out, do it, and do it often. That said, not everything was a bad plan.
You planned things badly.
Some things went really well. The custom pledge manager and backend I wrote worked pretty well, very well actually. And it was phenomenally helpful in terms of keeping me organized and making sure that everything got to you guys. I learned a lot about the process of production, shipping, fulfillment. There's not something to scoff about because until you've actually done it once, it's a really weird process. Like I said, you have to send a box of your products to a guy and he swears honest to God that he's gonna get it to the people that you ask him to. It's a very weird feeling. I will say though that as challenging as all that was, this was super easy because the group of backers I was working with were pro, like top notch. Nonetheless, I did enjoy the opportunity to flex those customer service skills in the few number of times I actually had to, find some solutions to some of our problems. I also got to work on some really cool learning aids and, different approaches to manuals. And as a quick aside, I'm sorry to all the people who really, really love physical rule books, but I really love the digital format and I think it's been super cool and it's been awesome being able to change things as I needed to, as I got feedback from the community. So I'm looking forward to playing with those a lot. I think it's a great way to appeal to different learning styles while cutting down on clutter, outdated rules, and shipping costs. And after all this, everything culminated in one little box. So in conclusion, thank you. Thanks to all the backers that support Kepler Run in some way, shape, or form. 2019 was a pretty cool year for me, and I'm looking forward to the same in 2020. I have a couple of really neat projects coming up. I have my small mobile card game, ArcWorld. I'm really proud of that project. Again, I'm really proud of the artistic work they've been able to do on that and how that game has shaped up from where it's come from. If you're looking for something a little bit meatier than Kepler Run was, I also haven't forgot about my 4X light game, Salt. And I think I see the light at the end of the tunnel for that project, so I think that one's shaping up pretty well. Oh, and I love the look and feel of the Kepler Run cinematic universe so much that I designed 2 more games in that line, each one a little bit heavier than the last. So there's Kepler Stations and Kepler Exodus. And so I'll be putting those out over the next couple of years. They're still going to keep some of that spatial element from Kepler Run and drafting mechanics while adding, more and more complexity as we go up the line. So yeah, exciting stuff. I have so many neat things to bring to life. Seriously, I think I have a problem, a little bit of a problem. But anyway, it's been fun so far, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. If this is where you get off, well, thank you for coming with me this far. It's been super appreciated. But if you enjoyed Kepler Run, and hopefully you did, I look forward to seeing you guys come along for the rest of the journey. And hopefully I'll have a few more things up my sleeves that you too will be excited for. Okay. That is more than enough rambling for me. Thank you, and until next time, peace.